Hello everyone, so this is the fourth video of my garden this year. I'm just doing an update, show you how things are going. You can see everything's really well grown and my garden looks like a jungle again finally. So let me show you how things have got on. So starting over here, the tomatoes, the larger tomatoes you can see there. So these are the very large tomato plants that grow large tomatoes. So there are tomatoes growing over here, and I've cut down all the leaves, lower leaves and stems, and I also planted a few. These are actually hanging cherry tomatoes, and you can see on the ground they're quite bushy. It's just that I had some spare plants left over. So the plants are growing quite well. There are tomatoes already ripened on it. I need to pick those today. And then just in front of that area I've got the amaranth, and behind it we have the beans, and these are hyacinth beans, and some of these beans, these are not hyacinth beans, I don't know what they're called, but there's already beans growing, these purple ones. And then as we go further along, in the front we have these round ball peppers. Look at these. So these are meant to be really spicy. We haven't tried them yet. I think these peppers can ripen a little bit more. And so I've got like 2 rows of those, almost 2 rows. And in the back here I've got a naga plant, naga chili plant. Well, you can see there's one. Here you go, there's a couple growing. See daisy. There you go, there's one coming out, and there's another one coming out of the plant. So the nagas are growing. And traditionally people grow naga plants in pots, and I do as well, but I've put a couple into the ground, and because I just don't have the space. So let's see what happens. So it's not a bad start. Here's another naga chili plant, but I think growing on this one as of yet. And then behind the naga is denga or dugi, which is a type of amaranth. Doing fine, and that's all I've actually grown in terms of amaranth, and it should be enough for us. And then behind that we have more beans. These are the hyacinth beans. These are a Bangladeshi variety. And this is one plant that's really worth growing in your garden, just if you really want to save money, because these beans cost about £8 per kilo. This is the most expensive vegetable that I know. Well, one of the most expensive. Grow really nicely. And then got the hanging baskets. This plant was in a pot until recently. Just transferred it into this pot. It's nice and bushy. You've got one basket, another one. This one got a bit lopsided. This branch on the side became really heavy, and anyway, plant's still around. It's another one. So, here you go. Can't miss the gourds, can we? So here are the gourds. Before I show you the gourds, let me show you the cucamelons. So in this patch here, every little corner that I got in my garden, plant anything. So here's cucamelons. Oops, there are some more. So the cucamelons doing fine. Some more at the top. I'm going to pick those, and there's a couple of hanging baskets on the wall. And there's another spare tomato plant that I had, planted it into that pot, and this one just grew out the compost bin. Flowers are out, so should be getting tomatoes soon from that as well. And then I've got these 2 as well, which I just don't have the space. I chucked a couple of tomato plants in that pot with khosu or dashin or taro, and that's under the canopy. I just don't have the space, so I'm just leaving this here and see what happens. Right, and now the gourd. So this is what Bengalis grow. If you don't grow gourds, you don't have a garden. You're not really a vegetable grower, according to Bangladeshi tradition. So here you go. So that's one type, and then we've got the longer type. So we've got a few of the longer ones, and I think this one's ready to be picked. It can stay a bit longer because it's not hard enough. And this one, so I think this one's ready to be picked as well. So I think today or tomorrow I'll have to pick these and share them out with my neighbours, my sisters and cousins and so on. So I don't really want to freeze any right now because we'll still have a couple of months of summer, and we probably will get more gourds, and then any extras that we have after that I'll freeze them. But for now, we should share these out. The achocha that's climbing the wall, harvested all the ones that are lower down. Oh, there's one here, and the rest are up on that wall. Okay, and they're climbing up the wall. So to harvest those, I'll actually have to climb that wall. And then along here we've got some of these long beans. So there's some more along the wall here. You can see there's more up there. So because this part of the garden is pretty much under the canopy and it's always in shade, the top part, however, is always under direct sunlight, so that's absolutely fine. And if we go into the greenhouse, the pepper plant is doing quite well. It needs water. Now, if anyone can tell me, I don't know if this colour is normal, if this is a particular variety, or if the plant's lacking something that the peppers are growing that particular colour. I'm assuming it is the right colour because they're all the same thing. So that pepper plant's fine. I've got some naga chilies growing. Here's the plant itself. There's a naga. There's a few more growing. I haven't tasted these yet. They look like they're really spicy. This one looks pretty dangerous, really. And I'm not going to do a chili challenge right now. I think it will probably kill me. Here's the Dorset naga plant. Look how big and beautiful the plant is. For some reason, I'm not getting any peppers growing yet. My sister's got the identical plant from the same batch, and she's already got peppers. I wonder if it's because her greenhouse is larger. I wonder. So, and here is a cucumber. I put a couple of cucumber plants in that pot in the greenhouse, and they're climbing everywhere and they're doing all right. There's a couple of cucumbers going fine. So the greenhouse is doing its job. There's a few more chili plants there. The chili's growing. And I've overpopulated the greenhouse with pepper plants. I don't know if I will have the space. I think in about a week or so I'm going to take some of these plants to my sister's garden. She has a lot more space. If you're wondering what this pot is, so this bucket rather, it's so the gutter of the greenhouse. All the water slides off there, off that end, and into here. So this is rainwater. Rainwater is great for the plants, so I use that water for my plants. And here we have a few more ball peppers, and also these sweet peppers. So these are the long sweet peppers, either Italian or maybe Turkish. If it has, I don't know which country they originate from. There's cucumber plants. There's a few cucumber plants in here. There's some cucumbers. These are fully ripe almost, and they need to be picked. We've just had so many. Really, we've had so many. Alhamdulillah. that I just haven't, we just haven't eaten them. So these are left in the tree. I have to pick that one. There's another one here, and I don't see any more. There's another one on the ground. I suspect if I have another good look around, I'll probably find some more. So this plant, I need you to stay on the trellis, please. Okay, now, and these tomato plants, they just self-seeded. They just grew here, and I'm just trying to keep them in this particular area. And then here you got a chard plant. These are chard plants that I did plant myself. This is foishag. Foishag is an edible green. I need to give it some space. Away from the tomato plants. And then along the back I've got beans, and I'm going to show you the beans. So, but here I've got another little bed of cucamelons. And there are actually cucamelons growing there. They're just hiding behind all the leaves. I don't want to break the web just now. Let's see. So, with the beans, you can see there's beans growing at the back. And you can see some Bangladeshi hyacinth beans just there as well. And so these are the chard plants that just grew freely, and those just self-seeded from that particular plant. You see all the seeds up there, and the wind just blew them across the garden, and I've got loads of chard plants. And you can see I put a few here. Let them grow a bit, and then I'm going to transplant them to a more suitable place. In the middle we have these are hanging tomatoes. So this was 2 hanging tomato plants. Look how large this bush is. Tomatoes are all there, all growing, a lot of yellow flowers, so hopefully we'll get a lot more tomatoes growing. And these 2 plants are aubergine plants. I bought these 2 plants, and look at that, there's aubergines growing. Oops, here you go. And look at this funny looking aubergine. It's split into 2. 1 fruit, and there's some more here. The aubergines doing really well. I'm really pleased about this. Look like a nice variety as well. More red amaranth. I just sprinkled these seeds into the pots and all over the garden, and some have survived. Some more here. This is denga. So this is it, guys. I've done a tour of my vegetable garden. I have uploaded actually a few more videos of my garden from earlier in the year, and so you can see how the garden has progressed since then. Have a look at some of the previous videos. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and keep up with how it may look in a few weeks or so. And please also share my videos with your friends and family. I'd really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Take care, and I'll see you all soon.